So all of you can see this is our ID. We opened the ID. Now we are implementing here enumeration, switch, functions and loop, all the concepts together. First is we will write a enumeration. Enumeration is what? User defined type. How can we write it? What kind of functions we are implementing? We implemented in the last lecture, in the last class, about call by value, call by reference and default function. Default function means non-parameterized function. Parameterized function having two different cases. Number one, call by value. Number two, call by reference. We will implement all together today with switch. Okay. What is the purpose of enumeration? With the help of enumeration, we can keep the name to the case label. Okay. We will check here how can we do this. Number one, to implement the enumeration, we use the keyword enum. Okay. We use the keyword enum. So enum, then the user defined type name. So I am taking here functions, functions type. These are different functions type. Okay. And then the values. So we are keeping values with our delimiters. Okay. This is called delimiters. Curly brackets are also called delimiters. Okay. The first name of the function is default function. Default function. Second is call by value. Third is call by reference. So you can see here I have taken the name. I have taken the name. After that we will make switch here. So for switch, we know very well, switch can be worked with character type variable or only integer type variable. So only two variables we can take for switch, character type and integer type. Okay. So here to implement the switch, we will keep first one integer type variable like I. After that, we will take here the keyword switch. In this keyword we will write integer type value, and inside switch body we will have case 1. Case 1 we will have default function. Default function is also called non-parameterized. Okay, so you should remember this. Then case body. After case finish we will use break. Then second case is call by value. Do this, finish it. Then the third case, call by reference. And then in the last default. So we have taken here three cases. Number one, default function. Number two, call by value. Number three, call by reference. So three cases we took it here. And then default. Inside default we will write something. So this we have just taken for the wrong, if the user choice the value wrongly. Okay, for all of you see here we have taken enumeration user defined type, and in this enumeration we have taken three values: default, function, call by value, call by reference. We know very well when we use enumeration, it will automatically given the value 0 to the first value, okay, the first label, the first name. You are taking name, but for your system it is 0, okay, then it is 1, it is 2. But as per our choice have given to the user, we have taken here 1, means we want to take input 1, okay. So in this case what we will do, we will make it the first value 1. So it is now 1, second automatically will be given 2, third will be given 3. So it is 1, 2 and 3 now. We have given the option to the user, choose any option. Choose any option 1, 2 or 3. The user will keep the value from 1, 2 and 3, any option. Then you will take the input from the user. Okay. So we have taken the value from the user here, and after that with the help of switch you can see here we are using label. If I am not using enumeration, if I am not using enumeration here, I need to keep the value only the character type or integer type. It is also integer type because our system automatically making number for the label whatever you have given in the list for enumeration. So it is 1, 2 and 3. But for to read, for to understand, it is very easy to understand default function, means we are talking about the non-parameterized function. But if I am writing here 1, you will not understand what is this. So with the help of enumeration, we can make easy to understand the things, make readable to the things easily. So here, if I am using default function, you can easily understand this case we are just performing the default function here. The second case, call by value, means we are talking about the parameterized function to be performing here. And the third case, call by reference, for the third type of function in the list, call by reference. So it is the meaning to be understand easily. Because of this reason, we have used here enumeration, user defined type. If you are not using enumeration, you cannot write here like this. Only after enumeration you are allowed to write like this. Okay? Because for you is a name, for your system is a number. For your system is a numeric value. Your system is taking 1 for this because we have given 1 here. By default it is 0. So here we have given 1. For your system it is 1. Then second it is 2. By default it will be increased by 1. And third it is 3. So whenever you choose 1, 2, 3, it will directly come to default function, call by value, call by reference. So now if you want to check the program till now, you can check here. I am just writing here one cout statement for testing. Okay, after that we will write the source code here for functions. So this is for testing process only. Like I am taking here default function block. Default function block. The same we will take for all. It is call by value. Call by value function block. Third one is call by reference. This is the way of testing your things time to time. Okay, stepwise. Call by reference function block. So now if you execute this program, you can check the performance till now. So now if I am executing it, till now we are checking only. Okay, so you can see here it is giving you the list. From the list you can choose any one option. Like you are choosing 2, so it will give you the result call by value function block. So it is correct. Yeah. And if you are choosing the wrong from the list, means you are choosing like 4 or 5 or any number, you are choosing like 6, you will see you choose the wrong value to perform operation. Try to choose 1, 2 or 3 from the given options. Means we are talking about the default block. In the default block you can check our output. You choose the wrong value to perform the operation. Try to choose 1, 2 or 3 from the given options. Okay, so these are the things we understand, we performed very well till now. Now if I want to take here do while. Do while means I want to make a repeat. Okay, we want to make a control on that. Till now I just used the switch and enumeration, and now I am using do while. So how to use do while? To perform the do while, we will take the keyword do and this all data we will take inside, and we will write here the keyword while. Okay, in this while we will write some condition. Okay, so condition, how can we write it? Like I am taking one variable char type, we'll take here one variable char type ch. Okay, in this variable we will put ch or ch small y. We took like this, and now here we will give the instruction to the user. Okay, how can we do this? You see here, just the full code, the whole code, whatever we implemented with switch, we made the full code inside the do while, do and while. Okay, and just write here to give the instruction to the user. To give the instruction to the user, cout do you want to continue, comma, press y or y. So you have given the instruction to the user. If the user want to continue, press y or y. Okay, so here you are taking a value from user. So what value you are taking? You are taking from user ch. Okay, so now you can understand easily this instruction only for the continue the loop. So if you see the full program, you can check here. It starts from here, integer main. Inside main we have taken first two characters, one integer type, one is character type. Character type we have taken for do while, or integer we have taken for switch. Integer type we have taken for switch, and character we have taken for do while. Okay, after that we have given the option to the user inside do while loop, and then we have taken all the switch cases, and after that we have taken the choice to the user to be continue. If yes, so press, and you can write here like this. If yes, press y or this. Okay, so now you can see this is the full program. Now you can execute it. Now it is asking to you the first user input, the choice, like I am taking 3. So it is showing you call by reference, because the third block performing for call by reference, and here it is giving you the option. If yes, press y or capital Y, anyone, then it is coming again. Okay, then you choose one, it is default function block. Then it is asking again, do you want to continue with another one? You choose like second. This is not in the list of, okay, so it will directly came out. Understand? So till now you understand we implemented the 3 different things here: enumeration, do while, it's a loop, okay, and switch case. These 3 things we implemented. Now we are just using here our last practice function code, okay, and then we will see the full program. This is your loop. do while we are using for continued the process as per the user need, how many times the user want to access it. Okay, and now we have our source code here. Check one by one. The first is non-parameterized and default. So we are taking from here function declaration, and function definition, function declaration, function definition. So we will write here function definition, function declaration. This is function declaration, this is function definition for default function, and we will take the default function main body code, this one, function calling, we will paste inside the case. Where is the case? Here. Inside the case, just put here. It is over. The first thing is over. Now come to the second one. Second is call by value. Call by value, first is function declaration. Put the function declaration here. It is call by value. And then the function definition. Check the function definition here. Parameterized call by value function definition. And put it here. After this. So, call by value is completed. Now, the things, whatever we have inside the main body, keep it with your case 2. What is the case 2? Call by value, keep it here. And here n1 and n2 are the floating point variables we have taken at the time of variable to be using here. So we will take this inside the main body where we have our variables. Okay, and now only we have one left, the third one. Come to the third one, call by reference. We choose the call by reference from here and we'll put here call by reference, function declaration. Now function definition of call by reference. It is a function definition of call by reference. It is a function definition of call by reference. And after that we have just left about the main body. Inside the main body, whatever we have, we put inside the case. So the third case is call by reference here. In this case, we will put this. So now, this is the complete structure. We can understand here easily what we did. First, we have taken 3 different function declaration. It is a function declaration for default function, function declaration for default function. This is the function declaration for parameterized function, call by value. This is the function declaration for call by reference. So 3 functions declaration complete. Okay. So if we have function declaration, so we should have definition as well. It is default function definition. We implemented last week. Okay. In the last class. So we have all the details here for this definition. This is the parameterized function definition, call by value. All details are here. After that, parameterized function, call by reference, all details are here. So these things you can understand. This is parameterized function, call by value, call by reference, and default function. So these 3 all we have definition and declaration. Okay. After this, we have taken one enumeration. This enumeration purpose is only we can use a label with our switch values. okay, where we are using values in the case. I told you we can use only two type of values, character and integer. With the help of enumeration, we are using a name of the process, but your system automatically detect integer for it, because enumeration is a user defined type to embed with numbers. The labels will be embedded with numbers. So for you it is default function, but for your system it is 1. For you it is called by value, for your system is 2. For you it is called by reference, for your system is 3. So your system converted this label to numbers. It is working as per numbers. So that's why inside the switch case values you are allowed to take these labels, because for your system it is number, it is integer. Okay, so because of this reason, here we have inside main body. So enumeration we did, now we are come to the main body. Inside main body we have three type of variable declaration. So these variable declaration, first we are using for switch values to be matching, okay, integer type. It is for matching for the case values, okay, case label. Second, these are the values we are taking for our process for call by reference and call by value function. And this is the character type variable we are taking to be continuing process, taking the value from the user to continue the process till the user want. We are using this character for do while process, do while loop. So here you can see, first we have taken user input, which type of operation user want to perform, call by value, call by reference or default. From this the user will input 1, 2 or 3. We have given the option to the user 1, 2 or 3 to be choosing. So 1, 2, 3 user will be choose. After that we apply a switch here. Inside switch we are keeping a value of I. You are keeping a value of I, whatever the user will input. But here your user is not knowing about the default function and call by value, call by reference. As a programmer, you know which block you have taken for what. With the help of enumeration, we can understand easily. It is more readable for the programmer. When the programmer is implementing, the programmer will not do any mistake. So we can use label here. This label process we can do only if we use enumeration list. So we have taken here default function, call by value, call by reference. User means programmer. I am talking about programmer. Programmer is more comfortable to write the source code in which block we should write call by reference, call by value or call by no zero parameter. So in this regard, this label is very effective, very easy to understand. This kind of programming is called menu driven programming. What we say? This kind of programming is called menu driven programming, where we are giving the value, making the menus. Here you can understand we are using menu driven programming. Okay, this is called menu driven programming because we make a menu here. You know, all of you go to the restaurant. Inside the restaurant you are having some menu. In this menu they have given the some item list. Okay, so the same type of list we are giving in our programming. So that's why we are saying it is menu driven programming. Okay, with the help of switch we can implement menu driven approach. So all the functions you can see here, this is the choice from the user. Do you want to continue again and again or not? It depends on the user. So we are taking a character type value. Inside the while loop we are giving the condition to be checking. Okay, so if you execute this program, you can check the results This is the whole program. This is the whole program. This is the program. Okay, and if you execute it, you will check. It is asking for the user from the list, take any one. I took like 1, and it is giving you the value modify whatever we implemented in the last practice lab. Default function block, you are inside the default function block. Inside modify, the value become 20. Do you want to continue? If yes, press Y and then continue it again. Which function you want to perform? From the list, call by value, take like 2, and then inside the call by value function block, you have to give the input from your side. So we are giving like here 4578.56 because they're floating point numbers. Okay, so you can give the value. Inside modify, the num is, it is a total. We have taken the operation here, add to these two values n1 and 2. So this is the final result from the adding two numbers. And you can see here inside modify, address of n1, address of this variable is, what is this? 990, and n2 is 998. B0, BC0, FF 998. Okay, but here we are seeing inside the main, addresses are different. Addresses are different. In call by value, we studied already, we are passing a copy of the variable. We are not passing an actual address of the variable. It is virtual environment, virtual functionality, virtual performing the operations. Exactly, it is not working for permanent modification of your values. It is original value not to be modified if you are using call by value. Now, do you want to continue again? Yes, we want to continue, and we will check the operation for the third one. Okay, inside the third one, you will see it is asking for n1. So put here n1 and the second for n2. And you see here, after call by reference function block, the address of n1 is same the address of n1 inside the modify function, inside the main function. In both functions the address is same, means we are having a permanent change of the variable value. Permanent change of the variable value. We are passing an address here. This address will keep the change on the original location of the value. So because of this reason, inside the main and inside the modify, address of n1 is exactly same the address of n1 inside the modify and main, and n2 address is also same in n1 modify and main function together. But in call by value, you have a different addresses for n1 and n2. n1 address in modify and main is different, and n2 address in modify and main is different. Okay, so this is the way of implementation all together by using enumeration, switch, do while, and functions, all type of functions. Okay, after that, do you want to continue? If I want to say yes, and I'll put the value other than 3, 4 and like this, I put 6. Okay, so here you will see you choose the wrong value to perform operation. Try to choose 1, 2 or 3 from the given options. Now you want to continue. If I am saying no, so you will be come out of your program. You came out from your program. Okay, so this is the whole idea I have given you today, and you can check now all the details. These are the first function declarations. Okay, in after function declaration we have different definitions. Okay, one is modify definition for non-parameterized function, modify definition for parameterized call by value, modify function definition, parameterize for call by reference. 3 definitions and 1 definition of your main body. So 4 functions you have in your program. Okay, one is main. So now you can check the definition for each. This is the definition for default function. Here we just add the number by 10 means modify the value of this number. This is the first function definition. This is the second function definition. Inside the second function definition you can check we have taken the sum of 2 numbers. Then we have taken the value of this sum, and then we have taken the address. How we will show the address? By using ampersand operator, and we then modify the values. Here we modify the values by adding 10. Okay, we are here modifying the values. By adding just 10 to n1, 10 to n2. Okay. After that we just print the value for n1 and n2 here. This definition is complete. Now come to the third definition. Inside this definition we are taking a address. We pass the address. So if we have a address, so we use dereference to get the value from this address. What is the dereference here? This asterisk operator is a dereference operator. Here we modifying the values. We have taken again the value to be add 10. So here we have taken the value to be at 10 here for n1 and n2. So we are taking here again the same we have taken in the call by value. First the sum of the numbers, then address. So here the address is n1 and address is n2. To take the value from this we need asterisk operator, dereference operator. So this is the way of getting value from the variable address. Okay. After that enumeration, I told you we have taken to make a label in our case values. Okay. Inside the main we have taken 3 type of variable. We understood very well. Then we made a menu. After this, inside the switch we have taken all the possible cases. This is for default function. This is for call by value. This is for call by reference. And after that, if the user is not choosing any one of the case 1, 2 or 3, the user will have this result. Choose the correct option from it. Okay, and then you have given the choice to the user to be continue operation again and again, repetition of your source code. If you want to continue, press Y or small y, and if not, press no or P any character. And then it is a while, because we are using here do. And here while, inside while we are just matching user input y or not. So with the help of comparison operator we are using this. With the help of logical OR operator we are giving 2 options to the user. Y, capital or small, anyone the user can input. This is the whole idea of this program. So you can see one by one.